Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What's going on, man? It's your boy, Coach Ricks. And this is Coach's Talk, man, where we discuss all things OU related, college football related things in between. Before we get started, guys, please hit that like button, hit that red subscribe button, man. Like the videos, ring the bell so you won't miss any content that we got going forward. I apologize for being late, but as always, me and Bishop, we were in the background talking about some stuff, and we were like, oh shit, it's time to go on. So Bishop, how's everything going, my man?
Man, it's beautiful Sunday. Salute to everybody. I know everybody itching. We're getting close.
Hey, man. Damn, is that echo still there? I think something is cooking in the rear view, man. Everybody is chiming in with stats. Everybody's chiming in with emails, and it's football emails, and I love that more than anything, man. Y'all got me passionate about reading these things and getting them out to you guys because not only is Eric Morgan the one from Conway, Arkansas, my old stomping ground. He gave us the stat last week. Well, he also gave us another stat this week. And then we got two more people that gave some stats that said they're not stat guys, but they want to try to dibble and dabble into that and try to help the podcast grow and everything, man. So I appreciate all the love. And Bishop, like you said, we're going to try to get Eric on here so he can try to, because he has this email he put today. He said he has an algorithm that he built that he just throw in numbers and it gives him what's the word I'm trying to find? It gives him a vision of what the future may be production wise, if that makes
Future
sense.
cast.
Yes,
Future cast.
a future cast of what it may
Yeah.
be. And look who else has stepped in the building. The one and only TP Grill. What's up, TP?
TP.
Trying to get right.
Hey, he's in all white today. He's in all white.
Greetings. Greetings, Coach Ricks. Greetings, Bishop. And greetings to everybody in the chat.
Hey,
How
For
y'all doing
sure.
today?
For sure.
Gotta
Hey.
get Billy Sims. Gotta get Billy Sims in the background. Hold up.
Gotta give some love.
I ain't saying right. I
Gotta
wouldn't
give
be
some
here
love.
if it wasn't for him and Coach Switzer. I ain't got no Coach Switzer, but I got Billy Sims over there. So.
Hey, the same way you show love to Billy is the same way I show love to hopefully my future son-in-law, Keontae, man. He's always back here grinding. Right now, man, the NBA, right now he's in the G League trying to get back up. But a great young man and everything, man. So I'll always show him love and support and everything,
Yeah.
man.
Big
And the things that
salute.
he do and
I
everything,
know
man.
he's
So,
watching. Hey, big salute.
oh,
You're
yeah,
doing what
man.
you need to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, always. Derek
Keep
said that he might.
grinding.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Keep
man.
grinding. Keep chasing that dream. Keep grinding. Keep chasing that dream.
He got
For sure.
traded. He got traded last year to Charlotte from OKC, and it hurt his heart because he was like, "Oh," he said, "Coach, I would have had one." I was like, "Yeah, you would have had one," but I mean, maybe that's God's way of saying you need to go and get your own somewhere else and everything.
Yeah.
So we'll
Right.
see. But other than that, how's everybody doing today?
Good, man.
Excellent. I'm excellent. Feeling good. Can't wait for what we got. How many more days? Who got the countdown? Anybody in the
Man,
chat got the
hey,
countdown?
the
33?
count, 32 days.
32. That's right.
I believe it's 32. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone in the chat, but I believe it's 32 days. If we're
Wasn't Friday 35?
because
No, 34. 34.
now we're talking about first OU game or the first game period.
Oh, OU. No, I was
Oh, you
talking
good.
about
Don't nobody
First
care
OU
nothing about nobody else.
first OU game is August 30th, correct?
Yes.
So
Oh, you.
33
Don't
days.
nobody care nothing about anybody else, Coach.
So 33
Hey,
days.
aren't they reporting this week? The fellas are reporting the camp
I believe
this
I
week.
believe Wednesday.
Yeah.
I believe Wednesday. What's up, Coach Ricks and big salute Bishop Frank Boomer freaking soon. Hey man, look, we're gonna get into some of this and everything, man, because we got a lot of emails in, man, with some more of these stats. But before we get to
Salute,
the
David.
stats, someone sent me 3 charts and wanted me to puzzle in the right quarterback by just going off stats. We live in this era right now, man, where we give up we're giving Arch all this love with no stats. We're giving Lenore Sellers all this love with imaginary stats. We're giving the quarterback for LSU all these stats. and all this love, let's put some stats behind these markers and let's see where what really happens. Because I think a lot of these people and everything, man, these stats are fictional. These stats are made up. Now, the stats would be a little bit better if we were playing the same teams every week. But you got some teams like Texas, they play a lesser schedule than people like Georgia, Alabama, Oklahoma, LSU. They play all the meat and potatoes of the SEC, while Texas plays the appetizers and everything. So it's a
Yeah,
little bit different and everything when we go to stats. Does that make sense, Bishop?
yeah, sure does, man. And I'm so glad we're on this topic because we're gonna hatch it out together. That's for sure.
Well, here's here's one of the stats. I'm going to bring it in stat by stat, and I'm gonna try to get people. I'm gonna lead the stat up for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I want people. Oh, there go my man right there. What's going on, Jason? Oh, what's up, big man? Oh, he's walking around.
Yeah.
Is it Florida?
Can you hear us?
He got it on mute. I think he got it on mute. Let me bring it back. Oh, there he is.
All right.
You got it, Jace?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
All
All
right.
right.
Then. Cool.
What's going on, man? How's Florida treating you?
Yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool,
It's
man.
hot as hell, ain't it?
I went to it's the hottest son of a bitch. It's like on the face of the damn earth. It's like being on the face of the sun is what I meant to say. Shit. But no, I'm
Yeah.
out here getting some golf balls right now. Getting ready for
Oh,
this match. About to beat the
oh,
shit out of these high top guys.
oh, okay. I heard that. Well, hey, I was telling the guys and everything, man. I had a listener send me 3 charts with some stats on it, and they wanted me to guess the quarterback the stats signify without putting the name out there. Since we live in this world right now, man, where stats really don't mean shit because we're giving Arch all this love, we're giving Lenore Sellers all this love. So I'm gonna put some stats up. I'm gonna put one stat up, leave it up for about a good 2 minutes, talk about it. I want the comments to start coming in to say who they think it is. At the end of each, after I've done all 3, I'll let you know who is who. All right, if that makes
Okay.
sense and everything, if everybody got it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the first stat, and Bishop, you got a little peek at it, but I'm going to do the first stat, and this is gonna be the first one. All right, this is the first stat. Hold on, let me go back. You know me, I'm not computer savvy. All right, this is the first stat. I'm gonna leave it up for a few minutes. Jason, I'm gonna get Jason back in here. Jason, can you see that?
Damn it.
Can everybody see that? Passing 10 games, including 2 starts. Completion 61 of 90. Completion rating 67.8. Passing yards 939. Passing touchdown 9. Interceptions 2. Passer rating 184. All right, that's for the passing. Rushing. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you guys right quick. Y'all mind muting yourself right quick while I read this? Uh, rushing attempts 25 rushing attempts, 108 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Total offense, total plays, 115. Total yards, 1,047. Put in the comments and everything who you think that is.
Arch.
Damn, Jason.
Yeah, Arch.
Well, Jason already got that one. I was gonna try to see if other people can get it, but Jason already got it.
Man, I'm
It
sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that.
no.
It's
Hey,
too easy though. Shit.
when you know your stats, you know your stats and everything, man. So somebody said Hawkins. No, it wasn't Hawkins. It was Arch Manning. That was
Oh,
Arch
he had
Manning and
more rushing
everything.
yards than that on 2 attempts.
Well, I'm Jason. Thank you. We're gonna
Yeah.
get to that. The reason why I'm doing this because I want everybody to see that the stats and everything with Arch Manning and these other two are so neck and neck, but Arch
Right.
is getting all the love.
Right.
All right. So let me give you the other one. Let me,
I'll
I'm
be
not like
quiet on it.
Jason.
My bad.
I mean, I'm way better than I was.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not Jason. I'm not computer savvy like Jason. All right, here's the next one. I'm going to bring it in. The next stat is this one right here.
Four.
All right, here's the next stat. Next stat, passing. 154 completion, 246 attempts, 62% completion rate, 114.21 yards, 12 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, passing rating 124 of 48. Quarterback rating 47.8. Rushing 150 carries for 444 rushing yards, average 3 yards per carry, 3 rushing touchdowns. Now, I know everybody's trying to read that is. Can anybody give me any guess who that is?
Sellers.
Nope. TP. He's looking. TP reading it. He's reading it. Come on, guys, in the comment. Put some names in. I want to see if you guys know. Jason, any guess at it?
It's like being on the damn
Jackson
sun.
Arnold. Nah.
I didn't hear the stats, man. I was trying to hit a ball.
Who said
Sorry,
Jackson
I'm
Arnold?
sitting over here now. What were the stats?
I did.
Stats. Passing
I did.
154 completion out of 246, 62.6 completion rating, 1,421 yards, 12 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Quarterback rating of 47.8, rushing 150 carries for 444 rushing yards, 3 yards per carry, 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Somebody said LSU
3
quarterback.
rushing touchdowns. That's Jackson. That sounds like Jackson.
No, that sounds like Jackson Arnold.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. We got Jackson Arnold. That is exactly right. Jackson Arnold.
You didn't throw in the fumbles, or else it would have been a dead ass giveaway.
Well, I couldn't throw those in because yes, everybody would have been like, we know exactly who that is. All right. And there's one more left. There's 40. Yes, right here. Hey, Jimmy, 47.8 is a terrible quarterback rating. That's crazy.
It's not his fault though.
You stupid. Okay, last stat, and then we get down to the meat and potatoes. The last stat that I got. Let me go here. Share. Go here. All right, guys. I need to start getting better at this, so I'll know how to do it a little bit better. And this is the last stat that we got. Okay, here we go. I'm bringing it in right now. Last stat. I need to get better at this. All right, here we go. Last stat, guys. Last stat that we got. Completion, 196 of 299. Average 24.9 attempts per game. Passing yardage, 2,534 yards. 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. A quarterback rating of 151.9. Rushing attempts, 166 for 674 yards, about 56.2 yards per game, 7 rushing touchdowns.
It's got to be Sellers, yeah.
Jason says Sellers. Anybody else? Bishop?
Mateer.
Somebody said Peyton Thorne. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Peyton. Say what, Bishop?
Mateer.
It was not Mateer. TP.
I don't have a clue. How about that? It's not the
Jason.
Hawk.
Jason had it right. It was Sellers. It was Sellers. Someone sent me this along with another email saying that stats are so
Y'all can't get it right.
stats are so subjective because you can sit here and make up all this. You would have never known that these stats were so comparable and so close together, but so different in records. So someone was asking, I'm gonna ask you guys this question on the panel. If Arch Manning has less numbers than even Jackson Arnold and Lenore Sellers, how are we putting him as the number 1 quarterback in the SEC?
Because it was in a short sample, and everybody believes that Sark is the guy.
Facts.
Okay.
It has as much to do with Sark as it does with Arch. Plus the family,
Yeah. Well, I
you
mean,
know.
we
But it's all
if
it
we're
says
saying
Booyah.
that
they
his
want
name
they
is what's
want this.
carrying it, say what, Jason?
His name has a lot to do with it. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. If his name is what has something to do with it, why are we crucifying Deion Sanders' son for his name, but we're praising Arch for his name?
Bro, are you gonna do that today?
Hey, I'm gonna throw it out there. TP says stop. TP says
TP got it.
stop. Okay,
We're going
TP.
here today. I'm gonna
Hey,
jump out, man. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
hey, no, I just had to throw it in there. I had to throw a little
No, I'm
controversy. I
with
know
you though.
TP gonna eat
Listen,
my butt
I
up.
said it.
So
I told you earlier. I said it earlier in the year, and people were all pissy at me about it. Even Oklahoma fans that were probably hating on him. But I said, man, Dylan ain't got it compared to Shador. He don't.
yeah,
He doesn't do one thing better than Shador Sanders does. Not one thing.
yeah.
Other than maybe
Well, I
you can
brought
say
that up,
leadership
Jason.
quality if you want to.
No, I just brought it up because I'm saying at least Shador has done something. He's played a full season and he's competed at the highest level. Arch has just
But
what, 2
sure.
games start?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Imagine Shador playing for Texas last year. They win it all easy.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, some don't
I
want to hear
mean,
that.
think about it. I know people don't want to hear that shit, but that don't mean it ain't true.
Yes, TP. Yes, sir.
It's it's not even close. I love Dylan Gabriel for coming in when we had nobody at QB.
Yeah,
So forever love for
facts.
him.
Me too.
But there's no but to it. We have to understand that the young man, he can't throw the deep ball. So what we're going to see from him in the NFL is what we see with Tua. Just can't throw the deep ball. So when number 10 for the Dolphins gets deep and then he got to turn around and wait for the ball to arrive because Tua can't reach him, that's what you're going to get from Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
That's the facts. Now, the Manning name thing, come on. I grew up, I'm here in this New York area, and they think
Eli.
Eli is really, really great. They really think that. He beat Brady
He
twice in
beat
Super
Tom
Bowl.
Brady
Excuse me.
twice, bro.
He was on a team that beat Brady twice. And he made plays in those games 100%. But he didn't carry the team by himself. You
Yeah.
go
That
back
matter
and
neither
look at
did
things.
Peyton whenever he won his Super Bowls either.
Yeah.
I missed that,
Yeah.
Jason. Say that again, please.
I said Peyton really never did whenever he won his Super Bowls either. That first one you can say was him, but was it? You know,
I know that last one was because of the defense.
damn sure wasn't the last one. Oh,
That defense got him to that one.
dude couldn't.
He didn't do.
He was shot putting footballs by then, coach.
Yeah.
So
Well, go ahead,
my
TP.
theory on the Manning thing, because I don't know, you guys ain't old enough. Archie got abused down in New Orleans with them teams. And I'm not saying Archie was good or bad. His stats say he was horrible. Horrible. That's what his stats say. But he was on just a god awful team. And it feels to me like there was some NFL makeup. All right, Arch, you got murdered. We're going to look out for you and take care of your boys. Now they're taking care of his grandson. That's my opinion. Because
Okay.
Archie was not a Hall of Famer. But go look at his stats. Do that. He was
Okay.
not even close to a Hall of Famer. And for the love the NFL and the media shows to this Manning family, like Archie was something, I can't comprehend it. However, now we go, since you brought up Manning and Sanders, Dion may have been the best cover cornerback all time.
Oh, ain't no Mike to it.
Thank you.
Ain't no Mike
I
to
thank you
it.
for Coach, I thank you for the correction. I thank you for the correction.
No, look, man, look.
All-time greatest cover corner.
I hear this
Facts.
stuff about cover corners and double tap and two technique and all this. Look, I think there's two. I think Deion is one of the best covered corners ever because you can put him on the island by himself, and he changed the game. He changed the game to where now you don't even look at his side. You look at the other sides and tight ends because you know he got him shut down. So I don't mind correcting you. We all know Deion is the best corner. So we ain't got to say that. I don't mind saying that.
So now we got to look at why the love for Manning children, grandchildren, and no love for the Sanders child.
Yeah. It's subjective,
You ain't
man.
got to look at it. I already know, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend anybody.
Knows. Everybody knows, man. We don't want to go there. We definitely don't want to go there and everything, man. So before we get into
Coach, it's simple though. It's you don't even have to say it like it's easy to say racism, but it's also easy to say that they're divisive.
Yes. Keyword.
They're loud,
yes.
They're brash, they're cocky. Some people don't want to hear
Some people don't like that
shit.
Some people don't like it.
I'm gonna help you out, Jason. I'm gonna help you out. There was a New York Times columnist. He used to be on the ESPN Sunday morning show.
He was still the best.
He wrote
go ahead.
$40 million slaves. Go read the book. That breaks it down for you.
You know, somebody sent me that a long time ago, TP, and I never got a chance to read it.
Who wrote Feinstein?
No.
I'm gonna go read that.
His name is slipping. I know he went to Morgan State. His name is I'm disappointed. His name is slipping my mind. I see his face. I can't call his name.
Hold on.
But the name of the book is $40 Million Slaves. Read the book, and then
Greg Gumbel.
Divisiveness because they brash and all of that. It'll break it all down for you.
The one thing that I've always said too about it, and I know it pisses a lot of people off, but name something that he's lied about, that Deion's lied about. I mean, you could say little stupid shit, but to be honest with you, he was real about why he got rid of the 50 guys the first year. Hell, they won 2 games in 2 years. What the hell? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't, and then he said that he's always said that he wasn't leaving to go to the NFL. He hasn't. You know what I mean? It's like, people want to be upset with him, but the truth is he doesn't sit there and just blow sunshine up everybody's ass. They don't like it that he kisses his kids. And here's the thing. Retiring the numbers.
Yeah, that was kind
probably a misstep.
Yeah.
That was a misstep on his part.
Go TP.
When you think of retired numbers, I don't want to defend it, and I don't want to poo-poo it either. I don't want to do either. I don't want to defend it, and I don't want to poo-poo it. The question I have is, at Colorado, whose numbers are retired? I don't know, and who was their best quarterback all time? I don't know. I don't know.
Cordell Stewart won a natty.
Yeah, they ain't no question. Cordell Stewart.
But here's the other thing. Here's another name that nobody's talking about. Out of Colorado. Who's the best running back out of Colorado?
Rashawn Salaam.
Thank you. Yep. His name ain't there.
I think he's the only guy that has his number retired, to be honest with you.
He has a Heisman, right? Rashawn Salaam has a Heisman, right?
Yeah.
He's the only guy that had his number retired before that.
I believe he's also deceased.
He is. I thought so. And they didn't retire it till he died.
Yeah, they don't even have.
I mean, hell, they didn't play the bowl game and they retired their guys' numbers.
But here's another one. There's another running back out of Colorado.
Damn, it's hot as shit.
That nobody's talking about, and he should be in there. If anybody, if Rashawn shouldn't be in there, and Eric Bieniemy ain't in there, come on, you can't let the Suns come in there and play 2 seasons and get their names in there.
I mean,
it just. Hey, there you go, David. Eric Bieniemy.
That's what I'm saying. These are divisive things that have happened. These are divisive things. Now, his fans are going to sit there, and if they were in here in this show, they would be eating us alive right now.
True.
True.
Those super fans that go on Raw show Bishop, oh Lord, they be losing their shit.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Go ahead, TP. What you got?
My thought got away from me. It'll come back hopefully.
Okay. Well, before we get into too deep of this Dion and all this kind of stuff, I want to hit on this email that Eric, the stat guy from Conway Little Rock, excuse me, Conway, Arkansas.
Coach, I
Yes,
got
sir.
it. Before
Yes,
you
go
go.
ahead.
So
Go.
real quick, retiring numbers in college, I guess, is a difficult thing because if OU retired their greats numbers, there'd be no numbers left to play. There'd be no
True.
numbers left to play. So I get numbers not being retired because I remember in the early '80s, why is this guy wearing Billy Sims' jersey? They should have retired that number after he won the Heisman in the early '80s. Then now I realize you just can't retire. You just can't retire a lot of numbers. You just can't. And I don't even know what numbers are retired in Oklahoma's history. Are there any? How about that?
Kareem Goff,
Who?
the first black to
Okay.
integrate.
Oh yeah, his is right,
Okay.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But
And who
nobody else
else?
though, right?
Not that I know of. I
So
haven't done an extensive study in
Legends
it.
in there, he'll know.
Yeah, legend I know.
He said
so
none.
think about that. I don't think it's wise to retire numbers in college. I'll say that because you just
Well, it
don't
isn't,
have.
but on top of that, it's not even about being wise about it. It's about the fact that they went 13-12 with those two. Now, we know that you're moving the goalposts if you're talking about his overall record because what did you expect them to do in year one? They did that, and then you still were like, they didn't do shit. They did what you said they were going to do. It was still a 400% increase in how many wins they had from the year before. Then they turn around and win 9 the next year. Come on, man.
Wow.
Yeah, and we also know it's hard to get offense and defense alignment in 1 year. So that was slated to happen. Is just the way sometimes Dion was talking. He had to build the hope into the kids, but it sounded like he already had them on staff, but he knew the truth.
Gotcha. Hey guys, if you're in the chat, man, please hit the like button, man. We all are spitting some shit here today. It is making sense, and I love this, man. This is the debate that everybody's trying to play catch up to us now, Bishop and everything. So I want everybody, man, hit the like button, man, because I love the way that we're doing this. You got 4 guys, man, that know this game and that are giving you content, man, that nobody's gonna give you. We're talking about shit and everything, man, that nobody talks about right now. So, and saying that, I got this email that I want to get out because Eric had so much love last week with the stat that he gave us from all the quarterbacks that Oklahoma's going to be playing this year. He came back this week with another stat, and I want to read it to you guys and everything, man. And then we're going to talk about it. So this is the email that he wrote. What's going on, Coach and Bishop? This is Eric Morgan again. It seems like everyone was impressed with the stats that I gave you last week about Oklahoma facing all these new teams that have lost so much. I wanted to continue to give you guys more stats because it seems like everyone is finally catching on to the fact that stats matter. The question has always been, will John Mateer be the next Diego Pavia? Well, let's look at the stats. Diego Pavia last year at New Mexico State, he was 221 out of 366 passes. His completion percentage was 60.4% for a whopping 2,973 yards. 8.1 yards per pass, 8.1 average yard passing, 26 touchdowns with 9 interceptions, quarterback rating of 147.1. His first year at Vanderbilt against the mighty SEC defenses, he was 177 out of 298 for a completion percentage of 59.4, and he threw for a whopping 2,293 yards with a 7.7 average per pass. 20 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 143.5. Now, let's look at John Mateer's stats. John Mateer was 224 out of 347 for a 64.6% completion rate, and he threw for a whopping 3,139 yards with 29 touchdowns and 7 interceptions with a quarterback rating of 164.1. If we break down the analytics and try to predict what John Mateer's pass completion and yardage would be, adding my own algorithm, this is what I have been able to predict. John Mateer will have 2,985 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. And adding in a mobile concept, he will finish with 695 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. I think it's quite obvious that John Mateer will be a little bit better stat-wise than Diego Pavia. Thank you, Coach, for allowing me to continue to present stats and knowledge over my feelings and heart on how I see the season playing out for Oklahoma. Please feel free to ask me any questions so I can try and find the stats for next week's show. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of the show once again.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
With that, we have Jay Knott and our running back crew that's going to add their part to that.
Okay.
That's a balanced attack.
Okay. Now, just going off, I don't know how, the college world is now when it's people talk about their own algorithm and things like that, because you input your own algorithm and stats and things like that, numbers, to get a percentage, to get a perception. Is that correct, Jason? How that works? He's probably hitting the golf right now.
He might be muted.
Sorry,
there he is. There he is.
What was the question?
When it deals with algorithms, isn't that numbers and things that you input to get a number or a percentage of something that come out of it? Is that how most algorithm works?
Yeah, but I mean, you're using, well, in the case of what he was just giving, he's projecting off of last year and expecting,
yes.
Was it even that, what was it basically the same?
It was a little bit the same. It was a little fall off. He had 31, 39.
Yeah. Okay, so so now see, that's good, because if you look at what he's talking about, he's essentially saying that even saying he's going to take a natural step back because it's the SEC, which I still think is kind of stupid. Because Diego Pavia he wasn't worse. He played in New Mexico State. They're worse than Washington State, I promise.
Yes.
So for him to, even if you're predicting a small, we've talked about this a lot, and he's putting it into an algorithm. I don't know exactly how he calculates it or whatever, but the thing is, if your expectation is for there to be a small drop off, say he gets 3,600 yards total, 3,000 yards, 600 rushing, and 35 touchdowns. With this defense, you should be in the playoff.
This is what he had. He said John Mateer will have 2,985 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions, adding with a mobile concept of 695 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns.
So it's 3,600 yards total.
Yes.
3,700 yards total.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that something? Now, let me ask you guys. You guys are.
That's a small drop off. That's a small drop off. But even if he dropped back to 30 total, and he had 3,500 yards, and only that many turnovers.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, when the people were talking about Jackson Arnold, well, he only had 3 interceptions. That's because his ass wouldn't throw it.
Yeah.
And
so the numbers can be some deception.
He fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball 10 times in the season. He had another 9 times, because he had 10, because he had 13. Yeah, and he fumbled 3 times in the ball game. So yeah, he had 10 fumbles. Three in the ball game before, plus the 3 interceptions. But he also had 4 interceptions or 3 interceptions in the ball game. He threw 6 interceptions and had
13 fumbles in 12 games.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question, TP. What Jason just said about Jackson Arnold's stats and things like that. By this perception of what you see, what might happen by this algorithm by Eric. And shout out again, Eric, for the email, man. Like I said, you keep hitting me with stats,
Big
man,
salute.
I can't even fathom how you be getting this shit. But
Tell him to send me the algorithm. I want to look at and see what he's talking about.
Okay, I'll do that because I want to know what algorithm he used to because we can make up numbers, but I want to see how he got it.
Yeah.
How he
I
got
would
it.
love to have him on the show if he's listening.
I'm gonna try to get him on the show, man. Cause like I said, it's the old stomping ground. That's one of my alma maters and everything. So I'll reach out to him and see if he wants to get on the show and do it. Cause that's impressive right there, man, to come up with an algorithm like that.
That's real good.
You know, so if let's just say this algorithm is close. Let's not say spot on, it's close. What do we see Oklahoma going if that's what we feel like the production and of John Mateer may be?
11-1.
TP's already throwing it up. TP Jason gonna choke you out, man. He can't see 11-1.
That was coming anyways. I knew that was coming. Here's the thing: if the defense is like that, and he has 36 touchdowns, you may not be wrong.
Yeah.
We still got to do it, but I put it like this: last year's uh-ohs are not this year's uh-ohs. We have a compliment OC and John Mateer in the same system they always been in, and we're the added piece. Plus our defense, every game is winnable. No excuses.
Okay. All right. We got one more. And TP, this one might be aimed at you or Jason because y'all names in it. So in this I'm gonna try to get this because there's a lot of misread things in here. So I'm gonna just try to go through it. What's going on, Coach and Bishop and whoever's on the panel, TP or Jason or Dwayne? I'm not very good at doing stats, but I came across something that I thought that maybe you guys would find very impressive. So I wanted to put it out there. I am from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I am a big Clemson fan. But I had to put something out that made sense to at least give me a little credibility. Excuse me. I don't know why everyone is on the Lenore Sellers nutsack. Okay, thank you. How can you say that on your if you can say that on your podcast? The first 6 games, he had a quarterback rating of 52%. He averaged 161 passing yards, and he was 8 of 8, meaning 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, and he was sacked 25 times. The last 6 games, he had a quarterback rating of 81, and he threw for 200. He averaged 261 yards, and he was 17 of 5, which means 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, with 8 sacks. So my point is this: if you make him one-dimensional and force him to throw the ball, you don't help him by turning the ball over, he is 50-50. He is 24. Okay, in the 24th season, he was 25 of 13, and the only reason this is crazy. He was 50-50. He is in his 24th season, he was 25 of 13. Okay, 25 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. And the only reason that they were real good the last 6 games was because they played the bottom part of the SEC, and he began to run with the ball more often than throwing the ball. So let's be very careful how we put Lenore Sellers up there as one of the top quarterbacks and the returning in the SEC. I don't feel like he's going to be really good. I don't think that much of Arch Manning either, but that's just my take.
Pick me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, TP.
He ain't wrong. No, I was asking you to pick me. TP,
okay.
You trying to go to?
Go, Jason. Go real quick.
No,
go,
I was
Jason.
just saying he ain't wrong. Think about it. You know what he did against Oklahoma? Everybody's talking about how he did it. It didn't have nothing to do with Lenore Sellers. That wasn't nothing but that was turnovers. You can thank Seth Luttrell for that game. He had 201 yards total and 1 touchdown.
No, you're right. I mean,
His
I'm
quarterback rating was like 80.
look, guys. When y'all email these in, I try to fact check it, and Jason was right. He was not wrong. He got sacked 25 times the first 8 games. He was 8 of 8, 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
We're about
They
to find out
decided
this
to
year.
they decided to run the ball a little bit more with Lenore Sellers because he couldn't throw the ball that well. Now,
Tell me the
TP, I'm
team
gonna go
that
to
he
you.
beat that was good. Tell me the team that he beat that was good.
Go TP.
So to that point, the boy, I see heart. When I see the Sellers kid, I see
Mhm.
heart.
Yeah.
And I don't see arm talent at all, but I see heart. And I see, well, damn it, I'm gonna make a play. I don't care what I gotta do, I'm gonna make a play.
Yeah.
If you bring that to the table, that can get you over a little bit
Hey,
until
Jackson.
somebody says, no, you ain't running no more.
Michael Hawkins
Then
did against Tennessee. He showed heart by
My
diving,
bad.
jumping, putting his body on the line to do. But
They
by
didn't turn the
doing
ball
that,
over either.
are you taking away from your passing game by saying, I have heart, I'm going to go down here and get this? But then that also puts into the perspective of you're going to get hurt. And once you
so
get hurt, it's a wrap.
so to answer that, um, he has heart and he will run and he'll lay it all out. I like that, but you can stop. I believe you can stop a running quarterback. I believe it. The question I have for the young man that wrote that
Look what we
in,
did to Jalen
what?
Milrow. Look what we did to Milrow.
Yes, what was the? He said he had 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. What was the talent level of the teams they played the first few games as opposed to the last
Let me pull up the schedule.
few?
Let me pull it up and
He's
just
gonna
find
pull
out.
up the schedule.
And I also got a request, Coach.
Yes, sir.
After you pull it out, I got a request.
Yes, sir.
This man should be in the NFL Hall of Fame. Can your stat guy? Can he? Your alumni stat guy? Can he do a comparison of Gail Sears' short
Okay.
career in the
Hold
Hall of
on.
Fame versus
Hold on.
Billy Sims' short
Gail
career?
Sears. Okay, Gail Sears.
You just did.
Yo, if y'all gonna do that, y'all better be talking about Taylor and the other receivers in the world. Don't be starting that shit.
I can't hear you,
Say it again, Jason.
Jason. I can't hear you.
I said if y'all are gonna do that, y'all better be talking about Otis Taylor against the rest of the world as wide receivers.
Hey, I tell you what,
Hey, yeah,
I'm gonna give all this to Eric, and
there you go.
hey, I'll let him do it because
I got my own stats on that.
I can read it.
On that.
By me just reading it means I don't get in trouble, as long as I don't do it.
I'd like to see his analysis of Billy Sims' pro career versus Gail Sayers' pro career. Gail Sayers is in the Hall of Fame, and they never talk about Billy Sims being in the Hall of Fame.
And
Okay.
Jason, what's that player that should be in the Hall of Fame from Kansas City?
Otis Taylor.
That's Otis Taylor.
Otis Taylor.
Taylor.
Yes,
Otis
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yes, legit. Caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 4.
Hey,
Yep.
let me ask this question, Garrett. How did we have more offensive yards in South Carolina? Because we gave South Carolina 21 points, and they decided to just run the ball to keep the clock running.
Yep.
Why throw the ball when you're up 21 points? You could just run the ball, clock keep running. You want to try to get out of there before that juggernaut wakes up and start really trying to figure out how to get back into that ball game. So,
Hey, Coach,
yes,
they knew
yes, sir.
that our offensive coordinator couldn't piece it together. That's why they were able to do that.
Okay. Hey, Zofix has a prediction. Let me see. Zofix says, here's my thing with predictions that are 10 plus wins. If OU is that good with that schedule, who are the 1 or 2 teams beating them? So if let's just say Oklahoma has two losses and they have 10 wins, who are the 2 losses? And I know, but not nobody on the damn panel say Texas. I'll throw y'all the show.
Oh, please. They definitely they're on the menu.
Put
Texas
it in
on
the
the menu.
put it in the comments. Who is Oklahoma's 2 losses if they are 10-2?
Well, in my 11-1 is Bama being down in Bama.
Okay. TP?
I'm with him. He said what I'm thinking.
All right.
Now,
Jason.
to that point. Oh wait, before you go to that
Yes.
point, it's gonna be a whole lot of hey, we homecoming team? That's what they think of us? Let's go whoop their ass. That's what it's going. It's gonna be a whole lot of that Bama week.
I'm still on 9-3.
All I know is, look, Bama is talking. They're gonna put belt to ass. Well, they keep that narrative because all receipts, but that's the one toss-up game.
I'm still on 9-3 until proven otherwise, man.
Well, hey, Jason, when we start proving this, and like I said, I've always been 10-2. I'm always gonna stay on 10-2. I'm always gonna stick with 10-2. That LSU game bothers me because for some reason that young man, that quarterback, he got a shot of something and came back in that ball game and played his ass off because he's supposed to be on the sideline on the stretcher. But he came back in the ball game and finished that game. So I got to give that young man credit. And with the receiver core that he has coming in, but it's all going to come down to who is healthy. Who has
facts?
Who's healthy? If John Mateer, I don't ever want to say if John Mateer can get the job done. I know he can. I know that Arbuckle's going to put him in the right situation. I was looking at footage today with Arbuckle, and man, let me tell you, Bishop, you know what I'm about to say. These double routes that they run, y'all better be ready. These double routes, man, because double routes force you. If you decide to play man-to-man with this team, Oklahoma's going to gash whoever they play. They better play Oklahoma zone because if you do man-to-man, Ott and John Mateer is going to eat your ass up because you can't have one on a quarterback and the running backs in the backfield with him still. So you have to decide, am I going to blitz? Am I going to go? Am I going to do what? So you have to be. So I'm just saying, it's this offense is going to be very scary this year to any team they play.
I tell you what, the key is they definitely don't. If something should happen, they definitely don't want Hawkins. That's the next level of speed plus the arm.
Sooner for Life said Alabama and LSU.
Much respect.
So sooner Mike, Tennessee ain't got a damn quarterback. Come on, legend. Tennessee.
Hold on. They're nine players down that went to the NFL. Plus, they had a quarterback change.
It ain't the quarterback change that's bothering me. Oh, go ahead, TP. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm curious of what club Jason is hitting. I'd love to know what kind of sticks he got, and I want to know what putter he gonna use for this big match tomorrow.
David, let me just tell you all those things. I was
And about 220. My putter is a ping, straight down. It's a straight, no bend in the hosel. I just had a new grip put on it. Yeah, man,
Grip is very
I'm
important.
actually working it out. The other day I was having some issues, but I got it lined out, man. High top of them were dead meat.
What's that handicap? What's that handicap you rolling with there, Jason?
Split your handicap, Jay.
What's your handicap? Oh, he going to the bathroom right now. Hey, man, cover that up. He going to the bathroom. All right. Anyway, let's get to this last email so I can talk some football and everything. So we're gonna get on this last email while Jason's in the shitter. While he's in the shitter. All right, sorry about that. All right, hold on. I gotta get back. I gotta
Jason,
get back
Jason,
to
make sure you wash your hands when you come out of
it.
there.
Man, you wrong for that. You need to stop.
You wrong.
TP, you wrong for that, man. Hold on. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's another one. Let's go back to this one. All right, this one is a good one. What's going on, Coach? What's going on, everyone? Coach and Bishop and whoever's on the panel. My name is William Gray, and I am from Dallas, Texas. My question for you, Coach and Bishop, is what is the state of mind in Texas? We keep hearing all these things about Arch Manning, but I'm a little worried that the limelight might be a little bit too big for that young man. I just can't see someone just coming in with all the great expectation and hoopla, having a great season without some rocky roads. We keep talking about how John Mateer is going to struggle against all these SEC defenses. I just don't see how they just think that Arch is going to conquer those same demons with less playing time and on the field experience. Just try to make it make sense, Coach. I value you and Bishop's opinion, but I just don't think that the young man is going to live up to all the hype. Just my personal opinion. Take care, gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. Continue great success on the podcast.
Yeah, you know what? I really, to be truthfully honest, it's possible that he'll go through growing pains because I agree with the gentleman talking about, hey, this is his first full year, and there's a lot to around them that they have to replace, and they had to get continuity. So I see them going 7-5 this year.
Well, this right here was beautifully put. It wasn't degrading Arch. It wasn't saying anything bad about him. He was hitting it with stats and comparison. John Mateer has had a whole full year of competition. Yes, competition with stats to back it. Just because you come into a different league. Now, like someone said on their podcast, I don't know who it was on the SEC podcast, he's bringing in everyone that he has known for the last 3 years with him. Quarterbacks coach, OC, and there is going to be no drop off. So I mean, look, Arch might go out there, man, and show his ass and do a lot of great things and lead Texas to some games and win some games that they might not are supposed to win. I'm just saying, along with everything that happens to a young man that's great, there are some bad things that happen to you as well, and it all depends on how you handle them. Now, here's the thing that I'm not hoping for nobody. You know how we loved and worshiped Jackson Arnold and everything was great, but when that wall started to close in on his ass, we turned on his ass real quick because you came in here with great admiration and great expectation, but you didn't live up to the hype. I'm just hoping that I don't want nobody. I don't wish any bad will or ill will on Arch Manning. I'm just saying, man, that playing quarterback in college, coaching it, and telling you it's pressure on you all the time. The ball is always in your hand, and it's just a lot of pressure on you, man. And then with all new offensive linemen too, it's just gonna be a little hard on them. That's all I'm saying. TP, I know you had your hand raised. I'm sorry about that.
They had to change 4 to 5 offensive linemen, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
TP.
we done that before, and we knew that we could be decent, but we didn't realize how it would affect our running game because continuity and being able to know each other and how each other will operate off of double blocks and whatnot. It's going to take a moment. So, hey, they're going to be up against it. We're going to find out. They're on the menu.
Yeah. All right. My bad, TP. Go ahead, bud.
Okay. Yeah. Sooner Legend with that question up there. Yes, I remember that game. It was in the Houston Astrodome, Detroit Lions at Houston. Billy Sims was always jumping in the air. Barry Switzer said he thinks he can fly. was his comment about Billy Sims. And so yes, he jumped up in the air and he really had nothing to do. So before he came down, he just tried to put his foot on one player and then put his foot on another player to kind of save himself, and therefore kick both guys, kick two guys in one play. Now to the question about Texas, the question I have is, let's look at Brent Venables OU versus Sark, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first year,
Yeah.
we got no talent, so they went, right? The second year, who had more talent?
Their best year.
The second year, who
Yep.
had more talent, Texas or OU?
Texas.
Okay. But OU had a little bit more talent than what they had the previous year, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Right? And they got a freshman, number 10, playing linebacker, making some plays on the goal line along with others. Stutzman making plays. Number 1, he left. He left. Thank you, McCullough. He making plays, and everybody making plays against their talent. They got way more talent, right? But we making plays and we win the game, right? Last year, talent fell off again because of injury. So their ass was in trouble early. They was in trouble. Ewers was scared to death, and we was in that. The first quarter, as a matter of fact, the first quarter, I think we was winning 3-0.
Yeah, the sad thing, we couldn't put it in.
No, true, because of the situation. We as OU fans know the situation.
Right.
Others that don't know OU don't know the situation and have these crazy harebrained ideas and schemes about how OU is going to be horrible because they don't know the situation. We know the situation.
They know it. They just don't want to use that as a reason.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you was all of that, why you ain't start smacking OU right from the gate? You was that much better. Why you throwing a pick, Ewers? You understand?
Hey,
So
they on the menu, and all receipts are coming due, so they better get ready.
the point I was making, Coach, to answer your question, I went the long way about it. My apologies. The point I was making, when BV has talent and they play against Sark, who's a genius, so they say, and he's got the most talent, so they say, BV gets the victory. That's my assessment. They played 3 times. 2 of them I'm tossing out because of situations, and we know the situations. But when they played in, you had just a little bit of talent, not more than Texas, but just a little bit of talent. BV walked away with that win. So that's what I expect this year. BV walking away with a win.
Well, you also had a confident offensive game plan and a confident quarterback. Because, and not to say that Hawkins wasn't confident, but the game plan was completely incompetent. They should have fired Seth long. They should have fired Seth after the damn Tennessee game, but that's neither here nor there.
Question for Jason. The fact that you're pointing out that Seth held back OU's offense from being decent as a key to the offense being decent, and Coach BV wanted to get rid of him, and the athletic director didn't want to. Is that why the athletic director got kicked upstairs?
It has something to do with it. It's not all of it. There's more than that Chelsea had anything getting right. But I'm not going to go there. I'm going to leave that with B. But I'll just say this. I'll just tell you this though. The bottom line is that it wasn't just now. Seth was gone after that South Carolina game, so he got his wish, but he stuck with Jackson Arnold the rest of the way, and I don't think that he should, because you go ahead, you don't mind burning Michael Hawkins' red shirt, but but the only way that you were in not playing him anymore, but the only way that Jackson was willing to come back and burn his red shirt was if he didn't come back out. I didn't like the way that was handled either. Because I would tell you
Yeah.
that if Hawkins goes back in, they end up winning 8 or 9 last year. The Missouri
Yeah.
games, you don't damn well they win that game. The probably the Ole Miss game too. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's a lot of things, but ifs are we can always say if, but here's the thing: what you were just saying about realizing it or not believing it or not acknowledging it, they don't pay that much attention. I was just at that High Talk Media Days hearing all these Florida fans, and I talked to Shelton and his guy, Soderquist, that's on the show with him, and they were both saying, well, Soderquist especially was like, it's just the adjustment. Oklahoma's not ready for the SEC stuff. They're still on that. And I like Soderquist, but I was like, no, bro, you don't get it. You don't get it.
Well, I
But
mean,
and I wasn't even hating. I wasn't even hating. And they pay attention to their team. That's just what most of these guys do. And it's not, that's fine. But don't sit here and act like you know for sure that Oklahoma sucks if you don't really pay that much attention.
well, look at this. This is something that makes a little bit of sense, but not too much. Boomer, Halen, they're hyping Arch Manning like they did Chris Sims. Chris Sims could ball, and he had stats behind some of his plays. All I'm saying is that
When he played Oklahoma, he could.
well, playing against Oklahoma, he Roy Williams terrified his ass. I'm just saying we are talking about quarterbacks that have come back and that are good in the SEC. Why is his name the first one? He's only started 2 games. So are we really thinking that his mechanics and his everything that he brings to the table is better than Gus Meyer, Lenore Sellers, Mateer, hell, even Green at Arkansas got better stats than he do. So this is what bothers me is that I just feel like the young man is just stepping into a landmine, man. And
Hey,
no
Coach,
matter, yes, sir.
But hey, Taylor Green is liable to be that guy this year. You know
He's
how big
nice.
that cat is?
He's
Like,
nice.
and Bobby Petrino year 2 with this dude. Tell me a guy that's played 2 years with Petrino that wasn't filthy.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna get him right. And he has weapons around him as well. Don't get it twisted. Arkansas, yes, they lost to Tager and everything, but they still got weapons around him. I'm gonna tell you how deep it is.
They added some good receivers.
You go to Little Rock, Arkansas, you can find about 9 or 10 of them, quick, fast, in a hurry. And I mean 4.3, 4.4 speed, and jump out the window, because that's all they do. I'm just saying that Arkansas is going to surprise some teams this year too. But I just don't want people to think that Texas just going to. Somebody sent me a stat saying that Texas. Hold on, let me put it right here. Somebody just said it, and Steve said it. Texas defense and run game will win them more than 7 games. Their defense and their run game. So I think they got to.
Because they don't play a good offense. Other than
Well,
maybe Florida.
Sooner Legend has something. I'm gonna bring it up to you guys. I don't know if y'all caught it. Sooner Legend said something. He said, "Doesn't matter. Teams have trouble playing at Rocky Top. Remember, it took Baker 4 quarters in overtime to beat Tennessee." Well, here's the thing. That's a Lincoln Riley defense. That defense sucked. I can go out there and run for 1,000 yards against that defense. The P90X, Billy Blanks, Tybo machine. So I don't.
All right, Coach. Now, Coach Ricks. Now, listen. I'm gonna tell you the
Yes.
same thing I think I told Jason. That watch it on that Billy Blanks, because if he show up at your house,
Oh, I got something for him. Got something for him. Come here if you want to.
I shot the sheriff,
Come,
but
hey,
I didn't shoot
come,
that deputy.
come to 1408 Cottage Green Drive and see what happened. You gonna you gonna have
It's nice with them hands, coach.
you gonna have you gonna have Hulk Hogan, Billy Blanks, Jamal Warner, and Ozzy Osbourne all there in the same week. I don't condone violence, but I'm just saying.
Wow.
I don't go to no man's house talking crazy.
I don't condone it, but
I don't go to no man's house looking for trouble. So hey, it is all it is. But look, another question that was brought up, and I want to ask you guys. Someone sent me an email stating that we're looking at all these top heavy teams. They're saying that no one is talking about Georgia. Is that something to be worried about? That no one is talking about Georgia. Any takers?
well, talent-wise, hell yeah, you should be worried about them.
Yeah.
Talent-wise, you should be worried about them. But here's the thing: is that they got a brand new quarterback too. Their schedule isn't ridiculously hard, and it is still Georgia. But here's the thing: they also added a bunch of dudes on the defensive line, and their offensive line wasn't very good last year. They didn't run the ball. If they don't run the ball well, how are they gonna? That's the thing, is when they were winning, it's because they were running the ball. They could just bend you to their will.
Yeah.
Right. Think about when they beat Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl. I was sitting there watching them in the damn stadium. Sony Michel and Chubb were eating us alive.
Yes.
So
that game was crazy.
They haven't been like that. They haven't been like that lately, and plus they hadn't been catching football. So I think that a lot of it's kind of like how I feel with Texas. I think a lot of things have to happen for Georgia to stay where they were. Now, I'm not saying they won't be back. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't believe that. I think that this year is another year that if you're gonna go get the Natty or go get an SEC championship and your name isn't Alabama or Georgia or whatever, this is the year to do it. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, Dwayne, you ain't got to worry about that, man. Everybody knows that. Look, if let's say Oklahoma this year, let's just throw it out there since we're going to do this. Let's throw it out there. Let's say that something happens when Texas played Florida. I'm praying to God he don't. Let's say that Archie get hurt and some more key guys get hurt before they play Oklahoma, and Oklahoma stomp that ass. What's going to be the narrative? The only reason why Oklahoma won was because Archer was hurt and some other guys were hurt. Why can't that be the same way when Texas beat Oklahoma when Oklahoma got key and a lot of guys out? You can't do it for one and not do it for the other. I'm just saying that's football. It goes along with football. But we got to look at what took place. I want to beat a team that is full throttle, has everybody there. So when I beat you, there isn't no excuse. There isn't anything that you can say. There isn't anything. When we got beat 49-0, we had a tight end trying to do the Wildcat to get yards. Now, take it for granted, we were running all on y'all's ass. I don't know why we try to throw the ball, do trick plays and all this kind of crap, but it is what it is. But Texas, don't forget those 65-13 ass whoopings and those 55-12 that Oklahoma gave you 4 or 5 years in a row with a high-powered offense and a great defense. So it changes from time to time. Whenever Oklahoma has had a great defense and a great offense, they've always beat Texas, except for 1 year, 2008. Texas beat them. Was it 48? Was it 38-35 or was it 48? It was 38-35. But then OU came back and won the Big 12 championship. So Texas, I'm not taking anything from you. I'm just saying when we beat you, you got the full throttle. When y'all beat us, we got 6 receivers hurt. 6. So, and then y'all don't want us, well, we still beat y'all. Okay, that's the narrative that we're going to go with. So when we beat y'all's ass this year and everybody's healthy, I don't want to hear nothing. So that's just my little rant. I'm sorry, my little rant. I just get tired of hearing that from Texas fans that, well, we beat y'all 40. I mean, dude, everybody named Mama knew that game was terrible. We had no quarterback whatsoever. So, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, next thing. Go ahead, Jason. What were you saying?
Jason over there hitting balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, coach.
Okay. All right. Next thing we're gonna move on to, man. We're gonna move on to what the topic is really about. What will John Mateer bring to Oklahoma? I think John Mateer, man, brings the most important thing, man, that quarterbacks have: leadership. Leadership is very, very important. But I like a guy that's cocky as hell. I love a quarterback that when he busts your ass, he gonna run down there, laugh in your face, point at you, talk about. That's what you want because that get the guys the morale, that gets the guys energized. But I love what RSG said. He said John Mateer is that quarterback that when he gets you, he'll let you know he got you. And we need that. We need a quarterback that's flamboyant, but at the same point in time, poised and knows everything. So it is what it is. He brings leadership, and yes, he's that alpha dog. Yes, he's that alpha dog.
Yeah. Well, what I will say is, he brings a cerebral mind for the game, knows how to read defenses, know how to change plays by what he reads on the defense, and still has fun at doing his craft. And oh, by the way, he brings his quarterback coach and offensive coordinator with him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thank you,
Thank you for
Dwayne.
saying that part out loud.
Say it again. I
Thank
didn't
you.
hear it. I'm so sorry. I was listening to
Thank
something
you.
else. Say it again.
Thank you, Bishop, for saying that part out loud. Thank you.
Say it again, Bishop.
Okay. John Mateer brings a cerebral mindset and precision to go along with reading, being able to read defense and audible and change plays to maximize our effort. On top of that, he brings his quarterback coach and OC with him. Nothing else needs to be said.
He ain't got to change shit. The verbiage is still the same. He ain't got to change nothing. So we sit here and we keep complaining about what John Mateer might not do against these mighty defenses in the SEC. He's going up against one every single day. Every day. The best defensive line every single day. And to quote what my boy, hey man, look, I know it hurts his heart. I know it hurts his heart. But what's the guy that played for Georgia that's on ESPN? David Pollack. Yes. David Pollack said it best. He was like, about talk about the Michigan game. He was like, if you think that game is an easy pick, you fooling yourself. He said Oklahoma is going to be one of the nastiest defenses that anybody's seen this year. And he said, and you finally get what Oklahoma fans have been wanting. You finally get Brent Venables back at the helm. So I think that's why BV brought in Kelvin Wilson to help out on the offensive side, because he's going to keep his ass on the defensive side to get everything straight. And I'm just thinking, man, look, I was there for those Clemson days. Let me tell you, look, it was scary coming into the stadium knowing that you couldn't do nothing. So a lot of these fans are going to get an eye opener, and I think Michigan going to be the first one to get that test. Now, Michigan got a great defense. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to try. That won't be a cupcake. But I think that Arbuckle right now is in the laboratory right now, is what Bishop always says, in the laboratory right now, cooking up some things and everything, man, that nobody's ever seen. Nobody in the SEC has seen Arbuckle's offense. Nobody. And we saw how the Big 12 favored when Lincoln came to the Big 12 with his offense. Arbuckle's going to bring a little bit different play calling scheme that nobody's seen before. If Lincoln gave the best defensive mind in the SEC fits in Georgia when he played them, you think Ben Arbuckle won't do the same to some of these defenses? So I mean, hey man, look, I'm just trying to keep it real, man. Y'all are making this shit harder than what it needs to be. That defense is gonna be hell this year. Go ahead, TP.
I
I know
will
you.
say this uh, to help people put it in context. When you look at our defense, when you can go 2 to 3 deep and the play doesn't drop off, that's why everybody
That's
kept
scary.
saying competitive
That's
depth.
scary.
And that's real scary because that means you can go 100%, go your plays, then you know the person behind you is going to go then their plays, and you just keep the rotation so you keep the pressure on. That is, in this day and age, to be able to keep that, man, it's in this NIL, we got something special, and we really need to value what we have and make sure we're pulling on that same championship rope because enjoy the ride because each and every game we have the potential is up onto the young man to complete it. But the potential is there. They just gotta seize the moment.
Hmm.
Boy, I'm hitting these buttery. It's
Hey
like butter,
TP,
baby.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you and Jason a question. Both of you guys. What do
Let me see the
most
club real quick, Jason. I'm sorry. Let me see the club, Jason.
Got the
oh look
Cobras.
at it.
Got
Look
the
at him.
Cobras.
All black.
All blacks.
Yes, sir.
Oh, compressing it today, buddy.
Hey,
13
he
shots aside for me, sir. Please and
he
thank you.
You must be
he
a
mean business.
terrible golfer. A terrible
Look, my
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, coach. I'm sorry, coach. Back to
no, no,
football.
no, 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 no. I'm gonna tell Jason. Hey, my short game is terrible. My long
golfer.
game, great.
Well,
My
that
long
doesn't
game
really
is.
help in the game against the player.
I know, I know. I'll get on the team with somebody that got a good short game. We'll do something. But I just can't read the terrain. Like I just can't read it, man. It's shit. It's hard for me to read it.
Ooh, right on.
So, but here's my question to you
They get
guys.
their ass whooped this weekend. Ready?
All right, don't come back here talking about man. What happened was I don't want to. I
No,
don't want to hear that.
no, bro. Hey, I'm gonna send out all this stuff that they've been saying because I ain't been saying nothing. I'm telling y'all because y'all my people. Be expecting it. All I want y'all to do is go onto his show and drop the 2 eyeballs. That's it.
The two eyeballs. I got you.
The two
I
eyeballs.
got
That's
you.
it.
The two eyeballs. That's all we're gonna drop. The two eyeballs. All right. Here's my question to you and Jason TP. When you are a defensive, okay, when you are an offensive mind coach and they sub in, you go deep on a deep route and you almost get it, but then they sub out a cornerback. What is an offensive minded coach supposed to do?
Go
Come
right
right,
back at that
Thank
come
area
you
right
where
very
back to it.
much.
it's
Thank you very much. And that's what Ben Arbuckle loves to do. He loved, look, if you go back and watch that game against Washington State and you watch the game that he played against, who was that team that I saw? He played a game against, I want to say Boise State. Boise State took one of their main cornerbacks out. He put the running back in a slot and ran a wheel route. Cornerback didn't even see it coming. Touchdown wide open. So I'm saying Ben Arbuckle sees things and he sets you up. Now he might run a play and it might say, man, they didn't get nothing. He ran that play to see how you're going to respond so he can do his main play that he wants to run. He does the same thing Lincoln did, but he has a little bit more. He has a little bit more heart than Lincoln. Lincoln's a piece of shit. Arbuckle looks for openings. I'm sorry for saying that. Arbuckle
Nah,
looks for
you ain't.
openings. No, man, I just look.
You
I'm
ain't
always going.
Maurice.
I'm always going to think he's a piece of shit, man. Because if
He
I'm
is
gonna leave a
one.
job, I'm gonna leave a job
He is one.
the,
He's still
the
gonna
right way.
apologize for it.
The right way. I'm gonna talk to my players, talk to my parents. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I don't leave at midnight on a plane and then act
He's
like
gonna
nothing happened.
apologize. He is a piece of shit.
Yes,
Calm
TP.
down.
I'm gonna lose all Sooner points with this, man. Man, I like
Don't you
that guy.
don't you
I did. I really like Lincoln
Lord have
Riley.
mercy. Kick his ass
I
out.
did, man. I
TP?
liked him.
Gotta ban you, TP.
I don't like how he left. I don't like how he left. I swear recruiting while he's still at OU and all of that. Yeah, I know, man. But when he was there, and I understand the defense was rotten to the core. It was. But man, he used to draw it up, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
Come on, bro. He's a slimy little shit.
Yeah, all of that. Everything y'all saying is 100% correct, man. Everything. But damn, now he used to draw it up.
Yo, Adrian.
But hold on, TP. Hold on, TP. This is what I'm gonna do, just for you, Eric. If you're listening, I want you to put a stat line of Lincoln Riley's first year or first 2 years against Arbuckle's first 2 years, and let's see how far apart they are, Eric. If you listen to the podcast,
Yeah.
for me.
That'd be nice.
Now, the second part of me with this love affair I just gave Lincoln Riley, it was very frustrating because games that should have been blowouts, I feel like they figured him out and he didn't have an answer once they figured his ass out.
Yes.
So I got to admit that. And it happened in the Georgia game. They figured some stuff out.
If he's so good, why are they not getting it done at USC?
Here it is.
Yeah, they figured out we didn't have a defense.
No. This is why, and I think Gary Patterson said it best. Once you figure Lincoln Riley out, he's going to move on somewhere else to where he can do it to somebody else who don't know how to stop it. The Big 12 finally caught on to it.
That was your one out of the pack.
Yes. The Big 12 finally caught on. So Lincoln was like, I'm getting the hell up out of the Big 12 because everybody caught on. Then he goes to you. But if he didn't have Caleb Williams his first year in USC, he wouldn't have had that great success.
Caleb Williams, the second year, he was 7-5. Shit, what are you talking about?
Yes, sir, TP.
Sooner in Texas got a comment down there. And Sooner in Texas, man, I disown my damn self for that, man. But
where's it at? Sooner in Texas. TP just got disowned by Sooner Nation. Look,
I disown my damn self for saying that.
No. Look, there's a look. If you give everybody truth serum behind a closed door with nobody there, and ask them, would you rather have a Lincoln Riley offense with a Brent Venable defense? 95% of people would say yes. Just keeping it real.
Only.
He can never be an OC at Oklahoma ever again. Ever.
Oh no, I know that, but I'm just saying.
I said
him as a head coach.
I said a Lincoln Riley offense. I didn't say Lincoln Riley's offense. I say a Lincoln Riley's offense, which means the spread and everything. Look, this is going to be the first year, man, that BV really had two head coaches. He got two head coaches right now, pretty much. Two head coaches on his team. Drooling was a head coach, and Kevin Wilson was a head coach. Dryling. I said, my bad. Dryling. My bad. I'm in that zone right now. Dryling.
Yeah, you are.
He drooling. You got two head coaches on your team, so I'm really believing that BV is going to turn over the offense mainly to Kevin Wilson and Ben Arbuckle. But look at what else he got. He got.
I'm gonna quit saying he's going to turn it over to Kevin Wilson, bro.
No, I'm just saying he's going to pretty much. He ain't got to do too much now, Jason. He got coaches. He got head coaches everywhere. So he ain't got to do a lot. That's all I'm saying. He ain't got to do a lot. That sounded good. Hold on. That sounded good, Jason.
To that point, Coach, BV ain't that cat where he ain't going to do a lot. He going to be in 10 toes down in on that defense. And that's going to be scary for a whole lot of people. That's going to be scary.
And
When he all in on the defense and ain't thinking about nothing else but getting that defense, getting that game plan right for whomever the next opponent is. I don't care who it is. He gonna draw it up for some ass.
but here's the thing about it is you got to understand is that what we're seeing in BV now, he's at peace because he knows who he has around him can get the job done. So he can stand 10 toes down. There's something to say when you have a coaching staff that you believe wholehearted and that you could put your all into whatever part you're going to be involved in.
Big dog was eating right there, bro. Big dog was eating.
No, Sooner Texas said post brisket. Post brisket. No damn tea in my house.
Pause.
Look, man, you can't mess a brisket up, man. Not in Oklahoma.
Hey,
not down
that
south.
hurt my heart. They said it was dry.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Well, all right, man. We've been going, man, for an hour and 26 minutes, man. Like I said, whenever we do this, it's always fun. It's always love. Get off here in about a few more minutes, but I want to bring one more question to the panel and see if you guys take the bait. It was rumored that Michigan offered DeMarco Murray $2 million to come be the running backs coach. Do you agree with that?
Be gone. No, he'd be gone.
There was a rumor. There was a rumor that put out. I took a screenshot of it. Now it could have been bait.
He played with Sharon too. He played with Sharon too.
And I fell for it. So let me get to that and see if this was true. But it was a report that came out that DeMarco Murray turned down $2 million to stay with the University of Oklahoma. He chose loyalty over money. Just asking you guys, do y'all agree with that?
Go ahead, TP.
The first thing, because that came across my timeline also. I did not click the article, right? The first thing I do when I see articles that might be suspect, first thing I do is I said, let me Google a question and see what comes up. And that's what I did. And then I don't click the article because it's clickbait. And there's a lot of clickbait for OU because there's a passionate OU fan base, which I just been booted out of for what I said about Lincoln Riley.
Wow.
There's a passionate OU fan base. And they will click any content about OU and then find out after we clicked in it's BS. So what I started doing is, all right, let me question this, Google it, and see what I can find after I Google it. And if I don't see any credibility in it, I don't even click the nonsense. That's how I started doing it.
Okay.
You got a half a point.
I'm still a long way from being back in the house. I'm not even in the front yard anymore. I'm across the street for what I said about Lincoln Riley.
No, you down the road.
Damn,
Boy.
Coach,
Not
down
even
the road.
in Norman, man. What the fuck we talking about?
Hey,
Not even in Norman.
where I'm at in Russia now, Jason?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think they offered him that kind of money. I really don't think they offered him that kind of money. But who's going to turn down $2 million as an assistant, a position coach,
Oh, he almost took.
Say it again now, Jason.
So what?
No. Damn, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought he said something. One last stat for those people who say Oklahoma don't have no money. Now, this came across the 10 most valuable college football programs. It came across, and I'm pretty sure everybody saw it. Let's just go ahead and just put this up here so people can see the 10 most. Let me get it up here.
Yeah, see if you can blow it out.
All right. It says the 10 most valuable CFP programs.
Awesome.
Texas number 1, Georgia number 2. Texas number 1 with 183 million average revenue, projected to be $2.3 billion. Georgia, 147 million, projected to be $1.92 billion. Ohio State, 116 million, projected to be 101.9 billion. Notre Dame, 143 million, projected to be 1.85 billion. Michigan, number 5, 141, projected to have 1.83 billion. Alabama, number 6, 133 million, projected to have 1.74 billion. Then Oklahoma, number 7, 135 million, projected to have $1.49 million. So I'm just saying that we keep hearing this Broklahoma, Choklahoma, and all this stuff. Oklahoma has money. They're just using it wisely, TP. And I just wanted you to see this, TP, because you're always a man to say, Joey McGuire, show me the money. Show me the money. They have the money to spend. And as what Jim Nagy said, he says, if we find a guy that we want, we will make sure we spend the money to get him. All right, TP.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what he's going to do. That's what I'm assuming, and that's fine. That stat, I'm not comprehending the stat really, because I would think that that Texas A&M would be in there too. I would think. I'm not understanding how they're using valuable. That's what I'm not understanding.
This is what I didn't finish reading this. The 10 most valuable CFP programs according to All Athletics. So it's all athletics, not just football. It's all athletics.
Right. Is Texas A&M in the top 10?
No. It's Texas, Georgia, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Michigan, Alabama, Oklahoma, USC, Tennessee, LSU. Those are your top 10.
There you go.
So I'm just saying, I just don't want people to think that Oklahoma don't have no money. Oklahoma is just look, they are very strategic when it comes to giving out money. TP. Damn, TP, they on your ass hard. TP is a third cousin twice removed. They on your ass, TP.
I tried to be just across the street. I was gonna say front yard, but I ain't even in the front yard. I'm across the street. Jason said you ain't even in the town anymore. I'm off in Siberia now. I'm hoping they let me back in. I'm hoping.
Hey, you know what? Hey, the truth of the matter is the bottom line is the blueprint has changed. What it was before is more retention based, plus recruiting and NIL. So you want to definitely keep your nucleus. If you got a good nucleus, you want to there first, and then you go from there. But if we would look at all the retention that we did to keep what we have already in house, I think you would see where a lot of the money went.
Well, I'm disowned now. Coach Ricks is now disowned. You never read anything that has Texas number 1 unless it's teenage pregnancy test rates. That's a damn shame. That's crazy. Look, y'all talking craziness, man. It's a report. That's all it is. It's a report. And I agree with you, Benji. I don't just tell Nagy he has a bankroll. It's okay to target top 30 players. Everyone is in on. But I'm just saying, listen to what Nagy said. He's not going to get into a bidding war with these teams. That's all he's not going to do. If there's a 5-star and 8 teams want him, but you can go and try to get 2 or 3 4-stars to to be the same of what that 5-star is, that nobody's in on, you go get those 2 players. You don't want to get into a bidding war with all these teams and everything. That's just what he's not going to do.
I really think he's taking the NFL model of you have your board. Think of like when the NFL does their board when they go to draft day. You have your board and you have the equivalency of that position. If you have a 3-star that's equivalent to a 5-star, and
Jason,
let's
you
say
got to
for
mute.
instance
You
the
got to
money
mute,
goes a
Jason.
little higher than you want,
I got it.
you could get 2 to 3 4 or 3-stars for that same 5-star. Why would you not do that? And you want to keep competitive depth.
Well, we're keeping that competitive depth, but you're still going to have to go out there and get players. But he's just not going to spend.
You got to
Go
go
ahead,
get
Jason.
good players, but everybody's assuming that he was saying that he's no longer going to go after 5-stars. He made that really clear at media days that was not what the hell he was saying.
Someone took that out of context and everything, because he did correct that.
It's not taken out of context. That's what dumbasses were saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not taken out of context. That's dipshits. That's dipshits that want to make their own decisions about what's being said, and that's not what he said. He said that if they graded a 3-star as the same as they had a 5-star graded, then why wouldn't you go after the 3-star? That's just good business. If you can get a truck that's an $80,000 truck for 50, would you rather pay 80 or 50?
I'd rather pay 50.
Jason.
Yes, sir.
I want to escalate.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to pay 100 for your Escalade or 80, which would you rather pay? Same car.
Hey.
Same ride.
All I'm saying is when you do get that truck, you better get a Carfax.
Bro, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Sometimes that shit is not what you buy. You buy something and you don't get what you buy, pretty much what I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing, and that actually does happen.
You got it?
Yeah.
There you are.
That's what happens to you. A lot of recording. That's what happens. A lot of recruiting too. You get sold a bill of damn goods.
Yeah.
Facts.
With a 5-star that you're gonna have to pay through the damn nose for, and then what? He don't show up.
That definitely can happen.
Yeah.
But in college, you can get rid of a cat after 1 year. You see, in the NFL, it was kind of with the contracts at the NFL being more than 1 year, and basically in college, it's basically year to year with scholarship.
But it's set up in the NFL though to where you have a rookie wage scale that it's until you get into your second contract, you ain't making what you could.
No, you're making chump change.
And that's why I say that whole system is anti-American. Just coming from a union. That system, that rookie wage scale is anti-American.
Hey,
from a union perspective.
TP, you trying to get back in the house now? You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. You trying to get back in the house now?
I'm trying to get back in the same. I'm trying to get back in the country, coach.
I just heard Lincoln right there.
I'm trying to get back in the country, man. I ain't never mind the house. I have to get back in the country first.
Put his ass in the gulag.
Hey, they're gonna have this little episode on the Teletron when you go to the OU game, and they're gonna boo your ass up out of the stadium. I love that guy Lincoln.
You better be glad I don't have the board next to me.
I love that guy Lincoln. They're gonna boo your ass up out of the stadium.
If you connect your top lip to your bottom lip.
Hey. All right, guys. In closing, I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, man. But I wanted to thank you guys, man, for jumping in the show, man, like always. Jason, man, thank you, man. I know you're on vacation and enjoying yourself, man. Thank you for jumping into the show.
Coach, I'm sorry.
Vacation, bro.
I'm sorry. I gotta stop. I gotta stop right there. Benji has gone too far. Benji has gone too far.
What he said.
Something about some burnt orange. He's gone too far.
Hold on,
Barf.
hold on. Where's it at? I don't see that.
Kick his ass out too.
Benji has gone too far. You've gone too
Oh
far,
no,
Benji.
Benji. No,
You've gone
Benji,
too
you
far.
can't say that.
That gets him a
You
10-minute
can't say
timeout.
that.
You've crossed the line now.
That
Hey,
should be a 10-minute
Benji.
timeout, Coach.
Benji, you know what you just did, man. Come on, man. You made me put you in timeout, man. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
He did it on purpose.
You
Don't
can't.
you let him get away with that shit.
You can't do that to TP. He's a guest. So
No, he don't get to get away with that shit at all. He's a
I
fucking
gotta-
Texas guy. He's just thinking he's
gotta-
slick these days.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Benji, you wrong for that one.
Yep.
We got it. We got it. I'm just gonna have to just do it to him and everything. He ain't gonna like
10
it, but
minutes. I put
it's
him on
gonna
the
be done.
10-minute hopper.
We'll do that.
We'll be
So
out of here by the time it's over. By the time it's
oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be pissed off about this one and everything. But it is what it is. Hold on. Here it is. Timeout.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm gonna put him in. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna put you in a 1-minute timeout, man. I'm gonna let you come back
What
in
the
and
hell?
apologize.
Oh, you soft as hell.
I'll put him on the 10-minute timeout.
Soft.
He's in a 10-minute timeout. All right.
Cue
I don't
the
do no
Kobe
minute
meme.
timeouts.
Cue the Kobe meme when he's telling him it's soft. Soft.
I don't do no 1-minute timeout.
Jesse.
All right. He said, I mean, he also went into a bidding war for material. No, possibly Bo too. No, he just knew who he. I mean, that wasn't his call. That was Ben Arbuckle's call.
Man.
Ben Arbuckle was the one that wanted that done. Anyway, I'm about to get off here, man. Too many people acting crazy. TP, you back in the house. Jason might not bet you back in the house, but you back in my house. So Jason like, no.
I might be on here in a little bit when I get this room.
Jason gonna ban you from the room, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. But thank you guys, man, for jumping in, man. Bishop, anything you want to say, man, in closing? No problem, big dog. Always, man. Always. Anything you want to say, Bishop?
Hey, Wednesday starts the championship run.
Jason, isn't report day Wednesday?
Yeah, they report, and then their first day of practice is Thursday. So, yeah, absolutely.
I thought so.
Wednesday is the day. Bring in the ruckus. Here we go.
Man, look, I can't wait.
Time to quit
I
the
can't
talking
wait.
season and start the bullshit. Start the hitting season.
Jesse Browning, yes, sir. He with me. Yes, sir. It's time. It's go time. All the talking stops. Documentation beat conversation.
I know that I said that we're going to do the first game live. I'm thinking about making a trip to Norman the first game. I'm thinking about flying down, me and the missus for the first game.
For that one?
Michigan?
Any game.
For Michigan. Let's do the Michigan game. Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan game.
I'll be at the Alabama Florida State game, so I'm not going to be at the first one.
Well, I got Tennessee. I'll be at Tennessee. I'll be at South Carolina. I'm definitely going to go to the Cotton Bowl. I'm going to the Cotton Bowl. I'll be there. And I got to make the LSU game.
I'll see you in South Carolina, big dog. I'll see you in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Amy already said, I already know Jason coming over. You're going to do brisket and all that.
Jason going to be sleeping on your couch.
Hey, man, we got an extra bedroom upstairs. Come on over.
I'll just
ain't no big. Hey, no, I'm being for real. We got extra room upstairs.
I appreciate it. Hopefully, I won't have to do it, but that'd be cool.
Hey, it's just, hey, look, I live an hour from the stadium, and it ain't even that far. So trust me, it's easy to get there. So anyway, in closing, TP, thank you for coming on the show, man. Bishop, as always, love and respect. Jason, man, drive safe. Until Thursday, guys, we're going to be back here Thursday night, man, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Bishop, until then, man, you guys have a wonderful night. What's wrong? What's wrong, Bishop?
No, I'm throwing up the number one.
I'm throwing the horns down. I'm throwing the horns down that y'all can't see because I'm tired and my eyes look heavy as hell. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening, man. Until then, man, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Be safe. Talk to you guys later, man. Coach Rick's out. TP.
Boomer.
There's only one Oklahoma, big dog, and you back in the house. Have a good one.
Money making good, my money need a loan. getting money. I'm just getting money. Homie making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just